Hello and welcome back to another highlight show. Anthony here from Hell Dominant. Anthony here from Hell Dominant. Please remember to like and subscribe, and also click that notification bell if you're enjoying what you're seeing and if you want to see more. Coming up, the highlights of the Hull KR versus Wakefield Trinity match, and Salford Red Devils versus Catalans Dragons, with permutations at both ends of the table. Before I continue, I've got to thank everyone who has watched the episodes over the last few days in regards to the highlights from the Super League. I'm so glad that you chose me to watch the episode, and I hope to keep bringing you back to the channel with more highlights and things that you love. Anyway, let's continue with Sunday's games. So I begin this episode with a thank you to everyone who have watched the episodes over the last couple of days. The two highlights videos have got me 1,200 views, and also another, 20 more subscribers. So thank you very much for everyone that's been involved, and hopefully I'll keep bringing you all this information as long as you guys watch it. Anyway, let's get on to Sunday's games. So the first game that we're going to talk about is the Salford game as they played Catalans at the AJ Bell Stadium. The week before the Magic Weekend, both Salford and Catalans were riding high with season best wins. The Reds battled back against Warrington to win by 8, despite trailing by 10 with 10 minutes to go, so an 18-point swing. Meanwhile, Catalans down the champion St Helens in the Stade Brutus. Anyway, neither really appeared to be close to their opponents in Newcastle, hitting a major stumbling block at St James's Park, adding more pressure to this fixture. Salford go into the game without Sutiela Akwala and Tyler Dupree this week, but will be able to call upon new loan signing Ben Halliwell in what is sure to be a boost for Paul Rowley's side. Once again, he's only been able to name a 19-man squad, but Joe Burgess features again and hoping to return to the starting lineup. It has also been suggested that this week that Harvey Levert may have played this last game for the club too. Catalans, however, have Dean Ware, Julian Busquets and Sam Cassiano all back for them, but Michael McLaurin and Dylan Napa are still suspended. The likes of Tom Davis are injured and joined by Ben Garcia this week after nearly losing an ear in the Magic Weekend fixture against Warrington. And with that, here are the teams. Sam Tompkins continues at full back with Matthew Leguer replacing Artur Romano in the wing position, while Fuad Yaha, Samisoni Langi and Dean Ware take the place of Tyrone May in the back line. May drops to the bench in this change-up. Mitchell Pearce and Josh Drinkwater continue at half-backs, while Julian Busquets and Mikel Gudemond are the starting forwards. Alex da Costa Arias is on the acting half-back position in place of the suspended Michael McLaurin, while Matt Whitley, Julian Benjamin and Paul Seguer are the back row forwards. Benjamin Garcia does indeed miss out. That means there's a couple of changes on the bench, with Joe Chan, Sam Cassiano, Corentin Lecam all joining Tyrone May. For the hosts, it is the same back. Well, there's only one change in the back line, as Joe Burgess comes in for Rhys Williams, while Brodie Croft and Mark Sneed continue to pull the strings. Without the aforementioned Akwala, it means that Ryan Lannon comes into the starting lineup after missing out last time out completely. The other forward starting is Jack Ormonroyd, who's been very good for the team, and Harvey Levert being missing out of the squad means that Elijah Taylor starts on the second row. The bench consists of Sam Lugley, Ben Halliwell, Chris Atkin and Danny Addy in quite a compact and has high speed substitute bench. It was Catalans that got the first sniff of the try line after a kick by Mitchell Pearce was knocked back by Sam Tompkins. It was almost a try for the Catalans forward, but according to Ben Failer, he was held up. Catalans did get onto the scoreboard after Mikel Gudemond went close to the line underneath the sticks. Alex Da Costa found Sam Tompkins after a pass by Mitchell Pearce, and Joe Chan got on the end of the grubber kick to score the Catalans' first points. Sam Tompkins added the conversion from out wide, and that was a 6-0 lead for Catalans Dragons. Salford though came roaring back around about 16 minutes later, and a cut-out pass out wide and a duck back inside by Ken Seo sees him score in the right corner. Sneed misses this conversion, and Salford have 4 points to 6 behind. But Salford come again, this time on the 35th minute, and there's a grubber in behind by Braley, who finds Ken Seo, who's dots down in the corner and gives Salford the lead. And Sneed extends that lead to 10 points to 6 with a fantastic conversion from the touchline. On the 39th minute, he also scored a penalty, which also extended the lead to 12 points to 6 at half time. But Brodie Croft got on the end of a good flowing move and a great pass by Braley for Salford to go in once more, which Sneed adds the extras to. And the game is steadily getting away from Catalans. He adds another penalty to extend Salford's lead once again, and the left-footed playmaker makes no mistake. But Salford had time for another couple of tries, and Braley and Watkins helped Ken Seo to his hat-trick on the 68th minute, which was also converted from the touchline by Sneed once more. 26 points to 6. It was more and more getting towards Catalans losing the game, but the party pieces came alive as Croft and Braley found Ormondroyd, who had enough strength about him to get past the Catalans would-be defender for the win. Sneed added the extras. It was Salford who breathed fire into the sweltering conditions as they beat the Dragons 32 points to 6. And the last game that we're going to cover over the weekend is the last one that finished as Hull KR faced Wakefield Trinity. And both teams have recently lost to Toulouse as part of their recent struggles. They both came up short at the Magic Weekend, despite some quality spells in Newcastle. It's clear that they are both have the aforementioned quality, but they are both struggling at present, and this is ideal game to stop their recent struggles. Wakefield especially will be hoping to win after Toulouse win on Saturday night lifted them off the bottom of the table. For Wakefield to be at the bottom, the pressure is well and truly on as Hull KR slipped to third from bottom with results, so we'll be looking to go further up the table. Hull KR will be boosted by the return of Ryan Hall to the wing. Also making a return to the side is George King's availability, which is ideal following the loss of Albert Vete and Frankie Alton. Alton is likely to be replaced by new loanee Sam Royal. Wakefield could give debuts to George Tofua and on the wing in place of Carl Evans, while Josh Bowden will also make his first appearance in place of Rob Butler off the bench. Mason Lino is set to return to the side in the halves, while Lee Gaskell could be on the fullback position. So following Toulouse victory over Leeds Rhinos on Saturday night, this has become an even greater significance for both Hull KR and Wakefield Trinity. Robins lost against against Hull FC at Magic Weekend, which saw their losing streak to extended to 4 matches. They've just won one of their last 9 games in all competitions, but Wakefield are also lacking form. They have lost their last 3 games, while they have recorded just 2 wins in their last 11 Super League fixtures. They are in big trouble at the foot of the table after the French club leapfrogged them with that switch, aided by Trinity's capitulation in the second half of their matchup with Toulouse last week. Will Rovers be able to create some breathing space by winning this game and piling on further misery for their opponents? We'll have to see. Anyway, here is the teams. So there is indeed a debut for George Toafoa, who starts on the right wing, with Lewis Murphy on the left wing. Corey Hall and Jack Croft continue in the centres. Jacob Miller is indeed linked up with Mason Lino once again after Brad Walker drops out of the starting lineup. In the forwards, we see Tini Arona continue with Jai Whitbread as their forward pairing, with Liam Hood as acting halfback. No other further changes in the bench from the Magic Weekend, as Ashers, Pists and James Batchelor complete that lineup. Off the bench, it will be Davy Fafita, Kalepi Tanganoa, Harry Bowles comes in for Jordan Crowther, and Josh Bowden does indeed come in for Rob Butler. For the home team, Lachlan Coote continues at fullback, but there's changes in the back line, with Ben Crooks missing out and Will Tate also with a change on the wings. Ethan Ryan and Ryan Hall are the wingers, with Sam Woods and Sean Kenny Dowell in centre. Will Dagger and it's Rowan Mills and Mikey Lewis will be the halfbacks, with Corbin Sims and George King being the starting forwards. Jimmy Kindhorse comes into the second row for the injured Frankie Halton, but on the bench we see Wilmar Jez Litton and Zach Fishwick, joined by Sam Royal. It was Wakefield who were the first team on the scoreboard, as Max Jowett got a gap through the Hull KR defence and ran in the corner for the first try of the game. Mason Liner wasn't able to convert, so it was 4-0 to Wakefield. That's how it stayed until half time. Then it was Hull KR's turn to put on the gas for point scoring. It was Matt Parcells and a quick tap on that found Jimmy Kindhorse, who scored in the corner for Hull KR's first points of the game, which unfortunately was missed by Lachlan Coote out on the right edge. On the last tackle, Jez Litton was held up over the line, so LKR had time to run it. Mikey Lewis's kick to the corner found a diving Ethan Ryan to score in the right corner. Next, Hull KR went one further ahead, as this time it was Lachlan Coote who went over. The ball by Lewis found Lachlan Coote, who spun and kept his feet and found a gap over the overcommitted Wakefield defenders to score, and he added the conversion for 14 points to 4. But Hull KR's kept on going, and on the last they decided to do a settler, and the ball went back to Will Dagger, who converted to make it 15 points to 4. Not to be overawed though, it was Wakefield who got the next points. After a decent drive upfield, Wakefield found their straps by going to the right, going through the hands of Lino and Miller, and a great over-the-top ball find Murphy on the right edge to go in to make it 15 points to 8. And Mason Lino nailed a fantastic touchline conversion for the scoreline to be 15 points to 10 to Hull KR. Mikey Lewis kicked the ball out and the hooter went. and it was the win for Hull KR. The green-breasted Robins stop their rot as they win 15 points to 10 over Trinity, but Wakefield are now bottom of the table. With all that said and done, here are the round 19 results. Wigan 60, Hull FC 0, St Helens 25, Huddersfield Giants 0, Castleford Tigers 35, Warrington Wolves 22, Toulouse Olympic 20, Leeds Rhinos 6, Salford Red Devils 32, Catalans Dragons 6, and Hull KR 15, Wakefield Trinity 10. And this is what it does to the league table. Saints, Wigan, Huddersfield all lead the way. But now Catalans are in 4th place after being in a strong position all season. Being around 2nd place for most of the time, even being at the top at one period. Castleford Tigers are now in 5th place, with Hull FC going down to 6th. Salford Red Devils are the movers as they go above Hull KR and Leeds Rhinos and Warrington due to results going their way. Hull KR move above Leeds and Warrington, but the tables got interesting at the foot as both sides are on 10 points. Is it Toulouse? Is it Wakefield? This final end of the season is going to be fun. And that's it for another episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe and share this video worldwide as we get the word out for Rugby League and for everyone to watch these games. Tell me what your thoughts are of these two matches. Catalans being down by Salford. Are their top of the table credentials waning because of injuries and reshuffles? Or is it just the level of quality that's in the squad at this moment in time? What's the coaching? Tell me about the Wakefield situation. Bottom of the table now. Can they get out of it? Or is it Toulouse to stay up? You're free to use the comments section to tell me what your thoughts are. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Share this video worldwide. But in the meantime, please stay safe. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you in the next episode.